let's talk property values and your debt to income ratio. What is a likely budget for you as a home buyer? Well, we're going to look at your current income. We're going to look at your fixed debt. And the bank is only going to approve you for something that you actually could afford. So your debt to income ratio is how much fixed debt you have. Fixed debt are things like a car note, car insurance, a specific credit card, and loans of some type. Those types of debts are fixed debt because they are the same pretty much every month. So the bank looks at those numbers and make sure that you are going to be, after buying the property, that you would be under a 43% debt to income ratio. In some cases, they'll go as high as 50% debt to income. That means all of your debt, all of that fixed debt that I just listed, as well as your mortgage. Your mortgage includes your taxes and insurances. So that max cap, right? They're not going to let you go above that 50% of your monthly income. But 43% is actually what the bank prefers, especially on the rural development and FHA mortgages, because these are federally insured. So there are federal regulations in place to protect the consumer as well as the bank. They don't want to see a repeat of what occurred in 2008 when too many people had high risk mortgages. So once again, that is the debt to income that you're looking at. So when you look at your monthly income, and you look at your loans, credit cards, and your car insurance and car notes, add all of that up. How much is that? What percentage of your income goes to that? That's your debt to income ratio. Then you should be able to see what you have left over that you could potentially put toward a mortgage of some type. That's how it's measured. Big information for you guys. If your student loans are currently in forbearance, if you have student loans, the way that those are factored, you're like, oh, some of my clients say, well, shouldn't I leave it in forbearance? It says that I have a 0 payment, right? That looks great for my debt to income ratio. It actually doesn't, because the bank knows at some point you're going to have to make payments on it. So they need to calculate something. So what they do is they take 1% of what you owe and they call that your monthly payment, even though you're not paying anything. So it's in your best interest that if you're going to buy a property anytime this year, that you get on a payment plan of some type. If you feel like, look, I can't even make the income-based repayment, set up on the hardship repayment plan. A lot of your student loan servicers will offer that, and it can be as low as $5 a month. Yes, for a while, I was on that one because years ago, I was not able to pay anything else, but I wanted my credit score to start improving. So I made those little $5 payments and my credit started to increase every month. So giving you guys encouragement on that. Don't leave your student loans in forbearance. It will mess up your debt to income ratio. But if you have a payment put in place, $5, $10, $50, that's what your debt to income ratio will be. So keep following the page for more information just like this. Peace.